y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kim. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button because I would love to have you join this YouTube family that I am creating. So I first off want to start by saying Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Wishing you all nothing but blessings, success, and opportunities for this year. So as I said, today is January the 3rd and we are actually at Walmart right now. This is the first day Jeremy went back to work and Caleb actually went back to school. I just dropped him off and it's just me and Caden today. He's in his car seat back there making some noises. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna run into Walmart just to grab a couple of things. It's so weird, y'all. It's January 3rd and it's 61 degrees outside. Like, it's crazy. So I just figured that we were running here today since it's not too cold out to bring the baby. So as far as today, you guys, this video is just kind of like a day in the life with me. We're gonna do a little bit of errands. I gotta run into Walmart. We actually went shopping yesterday and we got a lot of stuff that we needed. But as far as, let me move this a little bit. But I just have a few more things that I just need to actually run in and get. I'm going to get out of Walmart, like I said, because the other store didn't have what I needed. So we're going to run into Walmart, do what needs to be done. And then I will give you guys a little bit of a haul when we get back to my house. And then with it being January, you know, everybody's making these New Year resolutions and things that they want out of the new year. For me, I never really do like a New Year resolution just because, I don't know, I just don't. But I do want to, however, do a vision board like I did last year. I actually did a digital vision board. I made it on my phone and then I made it the background on my phone because I felt like it was something that I needed to see every day in order to motivate me. And I mean, we look at our phones all day, every day. So I had it actually be the back of my, you know, my wallpaper on my phone, which was definitely a lot helpful. And I'm going to actually show you guys my vision board from last year that I made. And we'll just kind of like go through and see the things that I've achieved and the things that I'm still working towards. And then we're also going to make a new one for this year. I'll show you guys the app that I used and how I got my pictures and everything. So yeah, we'll do that, make the vision board, just kind of like make some goals for the year, you know, start the year off on a good foot. So yeah, we'll do that. And then I think I'm just going to cook some dinner. I'll have you guys cook dinner with me. And I think that's really going to be it for this vlog. Like, we'll see how it goes. I'll also give you guys, a little bit of a life update because I know I've been off camera for a little bit. So we'll kind of give you an update on baby Caden, how he's doing, how I'm doing postpartum. So if you are new here and if this is your first video, I actually just had my son. He is 6 weeks old, going on 7 weeks now. So I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on how he's doing again and then how I'm doing postpartum as well. So as for now, let's just run into Walmart and do what needs to be done. And I'll see you guys when I get home. So we are back home now and here is my little mini shopping haul from Walmart. It's really not that much. Like I told you guys, we had just went shopping, so this is really it. I'm not even gonna like go through and show you guys one by one everything that I brought because it's pretty clear. You guys can see everything. I did want to show you these. I used to use these and they work really great to keep you hydrated. And I figured now, since I'm breastfeeding, I would just give these a try and see if it helps to increase my milk supply, which I've been actually doing really good with my milk supply. I'm very surprised. But yeah, these can't hurt. I got the watermelon flavor. This is my first time trying this flavor. I normally do the lemon, what is it? Lime, lemon, something like that. It's like a lemonade flavor. It tastes really good. So we're gonna try this watermelon and see how that works. So it says 2 times faster hydration than water alone, 3 times electrolytes, 5 essential vitamins. You have B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. Great taste of natural watermelon. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too sweet. So I'm just gonna put this stuff away. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. Definitely watermelon, but it tastes like I'm just drinking a jar of candy. Like, it's not. It's really sweet, just like watermelon. If you like watermelon, you would definitely like it, but definitely a little bit too sweet for me. I'm gonna drink it, of course. Oh man. I'm gonna drink it, of course, because I bought it. These little things are like $8, so I'm gonna do it, but I won't be buying this again. Definitely tastes like watermelon, but not not for me. Woo. We actually both took a little nap. Hey, he's finally starting to wake up. This is Kaden. Say hi, Stinker. Say hi to the people. Him right now, but as some of you guys may know, Kaden was born November 17th. He was 6 pounds 1 ounce, so he is almost 7 weeks now, to be exact. Time is going by so fast, y'all. But he's almost 7 weeks. He was born, he was a little bit on the smaller side, so doctors wanted to monitor his weight for a couple of weeks and just to make sure that he was gaining, you know. Like I told you guys, I am exclusively breastfeeding and nursing him, so he is up to, or at least his last doctor's appointment, he was 10 pounds. So he is definitely putting on some weight. He's doing great. He's doing really good, no complications. He's a pretty calm, he's a calm, mellow baby for the most part. He can get upset when you're taking too long. Like, he'll start out with like this little cry or this little sound, then he'll get a little bit louder, and then if you're not there to do what he needs, then he's screaming at the top of his lungs. But that doesn't happen too often because for the most part, you know, we're there to give him what he needs. But he's a sweetheart. He's doing really good. Caleb is absolutely in love. He's very good with him, very hands-on, wants to always help, wants to always hold him, change a diaper. He's doing really, really good. There are some moments though that I realize that he gets a little bit jealous, and I can tell in his face, I can tell in his behavior is changing a little bit. So it's just a matter of me just continuing to, show him that he's still loved and that the baby is no more important than he is. It's just that right now, this baby kind of requires a little bit more than he does. So I'm trying to like just give him his time, where we have time with just me and him, where we're playing something, building Legos, or doing something that he enjoys, watching a movie together. So just continuing to do that. And yeah, baby's doing well. As for me, I had the C-section. It was actually the planned C-section, which I planned to do. I decided not to go for the VBAC, which I could have done, but the C-section was just a lot safer. So my C-section went really well. The hardest part for me was all of the waiting. So my C-section was actually scheduled for 1 o'clock, and I was told to be there at 11 to like prep and get ready for everything. So me and my husband, we get there, 10:50 or so. As soon as we get there, they tell us, oh, we don't have a room for you. Like, there's no room for you, so we're just going to put you in the recovery room for now until, a room opens up for you. So I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine. They put me in the room. And mind you guys, this room, it's a big room, but there's a curtain in between. So the room is like split into two, but you can hear and pretty much see everything that's going on the other side of the room. And so we're in the recovery room from 11 till 7:30 before I even start getting prepped to do anything. 7:30 p.m. from 11 in the morning to 7:30 p.m. We're basically just in the recovery room. Guys, I hadn't eaten anything because they tell you not to eat anything after midnight. So I hadn't eaten anything since that night. So I had to wait all the way until I delivered my son in order for me to even eat anything, which was, I think, like the worst part. Like, I couldn't eat. I was starving. I couldn't drink anything. And even in the recovery room, they have like a curtain there, but you can hear and see like all the other mothers. They'll come rolling in the door and they'll roll them right past me to get to the other side of the room. And that's where they will recover, or while the doctor is putting in their notes or whatever in the computer, they're kind of like they're recovering, waiting to come down off of the drug in order to go back to their mother and baby room. So you can hear the mothers. I can hear them talking about their experience and how they're so glad that they're done and they can finally eat. And I hear their babies crying. I see their babies come rolling in past me, going to mommy. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is supposed to be me. Like, why is this taking so long? Why am I just sitting here and waiting? And we talked to doctors, we talked to nurses, and everybody said, oh, there's just so many emergencies going on today. Everybody decided to have a baby on this day. Like, they had some emergency C-sections come in, and then they had 2 women come in for a natural birth. One who was like pretty much baby falling out of her, so they had to go, deal with that. It was just like, it was a lot going on, so I had to wait. When I got there, they gave me my IV pretty much immediately. The nurse, I swear, I think she was a new nurse because she could not get my vein. I know it's a small vein, but I mean, it was literally blood like everywhere, all over my hand, coming out of the tube before she could actually get the needle into my vein. So that was a terrible experience. But that was literally the only thing that they did, was give me my IV and give me fluids from 11 o'clock to 7:30. That's the only thing that they did, the only prepping that was done for me. And then finally at 7:30, we had a nurse come in and she's like, oh, they're ready for you. We're going to prep you and get you ready. So they did that in a matter of, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Prepped me. Everything at that time, after that, everything went by really, really fast. They gave me the spinal tap, which I was most nervous about that. I feel like that would be the most painful thing. So I was most nervous about that, but it wasn't that bad. So you go into the operating room. My husband couldn't come back there with me at that moment. he had to wait until everything was sterile, until after I had gotten the shot already, until I was already laying on the table. So I had to go back there by myself with the nurses, and she, you know, kind of like talked me through it. The anesthesiologist came in, and the nurse kind of like held my hand while I hunched over, and he, you know, put the spinal tap in my back. It was painful, but again, it's only painful for maybe 5 seconds or so, and then after that goes away, and then my body slowly gets completely numb. This experience was completely different from when I had my first son. If you guys did not see that video, I will try to link it down below. But with my first son, I had to have an emergency C-section, and my epidural did not take properly, so I pretty much felt the first cut that they gave me. I felt everything when they were going in to get him out, but some kind of drug in my IV that like made me completely like black out. So this experience was different because I was actually awake. It's so weird because it's like I can feel, but I can't feel. Like, I can feel the doctors pulling and tugging. I can feel them in my belly area, but I couldn't feel it. Like, it wasn't painful or anything, but I could feel them. if that makes sense. It's so the weirdest thing ever that I've experienced in my life. And that's all I kept on telling my husband the whole time. I'm like, I can feel it, but I can't feel it. It's crazy. But all in all, I'm just glad that everything went great. Like, so here I am creating the digital vision board. I'm using an app called Photo, and I do everything right on my phone. So the first thing I do is I choose a size, and I choose a size that fits this device. That way it fits as my wallpaper background. And I just chose a black color for the background. Next, I add images. All of my images I got from Pinterest, and all of the pictures mean something to me in some kind of way. They all represent a goal that I'm trying to achieve this year. So I'm just going to let you guys watch this process, and then I will kind of like explain what each picture means.
Have you ever asked yourself the question, how did I get here? Many times we make subtle decisions that don't seem to be a big deal, but what we often fail to realize is that where you are today is the result of all of the decisions, big and small, that you've made up until this point. The good news is, even if you are not where you want to be right now, you still have a chance to rewrite your script. Yes, it's frustrating when you do not accomplish what you've expected to accomplish within the time frame that you set. Yes, all of us want our journey to be a straight path, but in actuality, your journey will have unexpected stops. It will have curves, it will have hills, it will have valleys, you will have sunny days, you will have rainy days. But you have to decide. If I encounter rejection, if I encounter frustration, if I am disappointed, I will not give up. The key is to learn how to separate your feelings from your performance. Yes, some days I don't feel like working. Some days I have to battle with unfair situations. But at the end of the day, I have a decision to make. Either I'm going to have a pity party or I'm going to figure out how to pull myself up. So I say to you today, pull yourself up. Lift up your bowed down head. Guess what? Every day I have to choose to pull myself up. There will always be something that you can complain about. There will always be something that you could be worried about. But what I'm challenging you to do is to pursue your goals in spite of what's going on around you. Take a close look at your life, your health, your relationships, your business, your career, and ask yourself a simple question. have I given my all? If you are not careful, fear, doubt, and worry will keep you stuck wishing your circumstances were better, but never doing what it takes to improve them. It's time for you to pursue what you really want, not what others want for you, not what others expect from you. But you gotta pursue what you really want with everything you've got.
So this is the final look. What we have at the top, I just put one of my goals for this year is to be healthier, eat healthier, feel my body. I want to juice more, so I have pictures of juicing. I have some pictures of a salad, some fruit. I want to eat more greens, incorporate them into my diet. In the middle, I have a quote that just has like a bunch of different affirmations that are good to read every day. It says, I am happy, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am strong, I love my body, I attract positivity, I attract opportunities, I attract love, I am kind, I am smart, I am confident, I am successful, I am worthy of all the blessings coming my way. And I just love that, so I wanted to add that in there. It's just perfect. It says literally everything. And then I have some travel pictures, of course. There's a picture of a plane. There's a picture of a family traveling. I don't think that we'll be doing much traveling, honestly, this year because, we just had the baby and everything. But I definitely do want to do some kind of a family vacation somewhere, even if it's just like Virginia or, somewhere close where we can drive to and just enjoy the beach. We love the beach. We love to travel. So I definitely want to try to do something. I want to work on my consistency, just overall, even with this channel, being more consistent with my YouTube channel, being more consistent with the goals that I set out for myself. I have some fitness pictures, so that's another thing that I need to be consistent about that. I want to work out more, get healthy, just be a better version of myself. And especially after, again, having the baby, I have to get rid of this, get my midsection back together. I have a picture of a computer in the middle there because I do want to find a new job, and I am hoping that I can find a work from home job. So that's what that is about. Then I have a picture of a couple here. It's a black couple. I really like that picture. I don't know if you guys can see, but the sign in the back says, just because I love you. So I want to just start doing like just spontaneous things with my husband and us spending more time together. We're at that 7 years, almost 8 years married. So we kind of have to continue to work on keeping that spark in our marriage. And this year, I definitely want to be more intentional about that. And then at the bottom, I have a picture of some money, and I am financially free. So I want to work on my just saving and paying down some debt, things like that. Here I have the picture of the Holy Bible because I want to be more in tune with God, build on my relationship with God. So I have the picture of the Holy Bible. I would need to pray more and just like really manifest the dreams and the life that I want for myself. Of course, I have the picture of the YouTube picture. I hope to reach 1,000 followers. And then also the picture in the corner on the left. That picture is just like a picture to symbolize. For me, it means self-care, like really working on myself and making sure that I'm taken care of so that I can help to, take care of everybody else, being the best me. So even if that means just sitting down to enjoy a cup of tea in the morning, I'm going to get my nails done, getting my hair done, and like just really doing the things that I like to do that make me feel good about myself. So yeah, this is it, and I just hope that you guys let me know, what are your New Year resolutions? What do you hope for this year? What are some goals that you hope to achieve?